Claire Foy, she won an Emmy recently for her portrayal as Queen Elizabeth in the hit series The Crown, and her new movie also pulls from the pages of history. First Man follows Neil Armstrong's journey to the moon, while his wife Janet is trying to hold things together at home for their two sons.
What are the chances that's going to be Ricky and Mark? And I can't tell them that their dad spent the last few minutes packing his briefcase. You're going to sit them down, both of them, and you're going to prepare them for the fact that you might not ever come home.
Claire, good morning.
Morning.
This is an incredible movie. I got to see it, and even though we all know how it ends, Neil Armstrong does land on the moon. It's incredibly suspenseful, and your character, Janet, you play his wife, you really kind of open up this whole human side to this moon shot.
Yeah, what I think Damien wanted is, you know, it's the story of that kind of 8 years, really, and of Neil as a man. I think that's why the story is fascinating, because they were so private, both Jan and Neil, and it allows people to see the man who is behind this kind of incredibly famous story.
And the woman behind the man.
Yeah.
And I know she just passed away recently.
She did, yeah.
This summer. So presumably she didn't get to see this movie, but her sons did.
Yeah. So Jan never saw it. She was involved in like all the way through at script stage, and Damien and Ryan and Josh, the writer, all met her. But Rick and Mark, yeah, their children have been so amazing.
Yeah, and they said that you did her justice. You did her mom justice, which must mean everything to you in terms of portraying a real person.
Oh, it's overwhelming, really, because, you know, they've just lost their mother, and at a time when they're kind of grieving, and they've been incredibly kind to me, and they really didn't need to be, so I feel very lucky.
Before it even came out, there was a little controversy because some people thought this shot of the flag should have been more prominent, of Neil Armstrong planting the flag. The director said he was more focused on the human achievement.
Yeah.
Do you have a take on that? I mean, what did you think of all that?
I mean, I don't really. The only thing, because the conversation's happening between people who haven't actually seen the film is the problem. But luckily it's coming out, and I think everybody, I mean, you've seen it, I think everybody, this is a film about a patriot. It's about a man who served his country and did something extraordinary for his country, and so it's exploring that. And yeah, the flag is very prominent all the way through.
It's an American story.
It really is, yeah.
First and foremost. We have to talk about The Crown.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, you won an Emmy.
Yes.
That had to feel good.
That was amazing, yeah. It was shocking, but amazing.
I mean, to me, it's not, I'm a huge fan. Every person on the show is obsessed with The Crown. Oh. And we're all still in the stages of grief that you are not in the next season. But you've moved on. We haven't, but you have.
No, I mean, we finished shooting it about a year and a half ago, and they've started shooting the third series, which is really exciting for everyone. And so it's just it's been and gone, really, I suppose, for us. But I mean, I will always cherish it, and that's why the Emmy was so amazing. I was so shocked, I think, because I hadn't thought about it really. And so it was such a surprise and such a lovely kind of reminder of how amazing that time was.
But I heard you didn't get in, or there was someone who's giving you a hard time, some bouncer at the Emmys party. And you're holding your Emmy and you're like, can I get in?
3 bouncers, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I tried to talk them round, and they weren't having any of it, so I was like, no, they were not going in. But yeah, then Jonathan Van Ness saved the day and convinced them to let us in.
Yeah, he's from Queer Eye.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Your knight in shining armor.
He really was.
Yeah, and I know you have a 3-year-old little daughter, but she's not sure about your next portrayal. You're Elizabeth in the next Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. I think we have a picture of it. What is she? Of your portrayal.
There I am.
I look at you.
Yeah.
You look fierce.
I know. It was quite, I mean, it was interesting looking in the mirror every morning.
Yeah.
Especially when I got out of the shower, because I had a real undercut. There was nowhere to hide. It was quite an exposing thing to have done to your hair.
Yeah. Well, no wonder your little daughter's like, I don't know, Mom.
Oh, I don't know. She, you know, she's quite used to me now.
Yeah.
Different guises, yeah.
Oh, well, Claire, thank you so much. The movie is called First Man. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.